crime scene here as
Good morning, beautiful people. Beautiful life here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, USA. Yes. Regarding the Melissa hurricane going to Jamaica, yes, my home birth. Yes. We just pray that people will be safe and respond to whatever announcement they hear to, go to higher grounds and be safe. All right. So let's listen to what's going on. All right.
residents try to secure property as well as some of their boats as they anticipate the arrival of Hurricane Melissa. Jamaicans begin to brace for what is expected to be a massive hurricane in Hurricane Melissa. It is now a Category 4 storm. We expect it to be a Category 5 storm tonight before it approaches Jamaica and covers Jamaica as a Category 4. We anticipate its arrival in a little over 24 hours, but we can feel the effects of the storm just a few miles out to sea. The wind, you can tell, heavy right now, and the seas are choppy. We anticipate that the waves will come well inland. The residents of Rocky Point, it's sobering in speaking to them because they know that they have to evacuate as well as secure property as well as securing their lives. And we did speak with quite a few of them right here as they prepare to either evacuate or secure their possessions. Tell me, what's been happening so far today?
Well, me just leave me house and me I go look at the boat, and when I come, oh my God, this man behind me, Jogi, Angie, son, bag about 30 now, 17 boat we all up. A man where I drop the boat said 25,000. We just move the boat from there to put it there, we could not afford it. So we have to get help one another and a job. But you know, it's a serious storm this going to affect Rocky Point. I know it.
How did Beryl affect you last year?
I'll know me not recover it yet. I'll know. It's just like about 9 months now. Me put on my house stop. Furniture them gone. I don't, but me know me I work with it till better. But now it can affect me more, worse. Me move me engine, me compressor, me hose, me pull up the boat. Me move me little boy, move me baby father. Can disable catch Ben's 4 years now. So me try and move and put him on a higher ground. But me stay down here and just watch how I go on.
Is that safe?
For me?
For you to stay?
Well, we just want to be around in the community to see what happened.
Today, the preparations continue. What have you been doing?
I've been doing a whole lot. From morning, I've been drying up boat. So, me hire when I go buy petrol and me gas and mix me gas. People them all laugh at me, but me know me have to drive around to pick up them, you know, sir. Because this one is the junior, so I'm see I come from the south. So me advise everyone, take a year going. This man when me wake up at 9,000 birds, me see a fly, I go up Portland Hill. The bird, they want to show me sign.
Are you leaving?
Yeah!
Where are you going?
Higher ground. Me I go Portland Hill where bird in the too.
Tell me a little bit more detail as to the type of preparations you had to do to secure your house.
Me no, this is not all about house, you know, sir. This is all about life.
That means it too.
No house business, you know, this, sir.
Not about
This
house.
is all about life. So that's why you see me go gather up my stuff them.
What about family and friends here? Is everyone cooperating?
Yes, we are going good. We are going good because see there, and 19 boat we all up for morning now we dry up in no chapter, nothing, nothing. Now we dry up in man strength. We use to dry up it.
Alright, be safe, man.
You too, sir.
Wow.
The Jamaica Urban Transit Company has sent transportation for the residents of the area, and some are refusing to go.
Stop running. And instead of sending a bus by 1, 2 o'clock for all the disabled people, the old people them, and parents with single mothers with lots of kids. In come last night, they give away a phone card, they give away tarpaulin, and they have lots of mattress and package to give away, and everybody refused to go. They're not leaving their home, he can do more.
Please, mommy, please, pack up the necessary things and come. Let's go. Where are we going to go? Close the shop and come.
What's been happening here today in terms of evacuating the residents?
Okay, I am Althea Brown, the shelter manager for Rocky Point and also the CDC coordinator and a member of the community. And also I'm a member of the Jamaica Red Cross. What we're trying to do today is evacuate persons who are vulnerable and those persons who don't have anywhere to go, because Rocky Point is known for flood. It's a low-lying area, and as the rain drew water in people's house, and here in the pending threat of the storm and all the water will rise in 8 feet, this is of concern. That's why we are doing a little town cry with my mouth to go right through to everybody, try to get them on the bus or try to get them to family members who are living higher and higher ground, so as to eliminate the loss and for safety reasons. But some of them are so stubborn, they don't want to go. It's just like when Noah won and I tell them, say, leave, and they're not leaving. Because me feel the blunt tattoo hurricane, I was homeless for 5 months and 3 days. I know what it is. We don't take warning, see him lightly. But other persons have ulterior motives, because you know at that time they loot and all and something. But I am appealing to those persons, please, please, please to go to the shelter that the government assigned for you to go. Higher ground, they said go to very technical with a little distance from here and it is more safer, and person it still don't want to move.
Why do you think it's safer to stay than to go?
You know, we have to hear to watch the boat, because remember the boat is there to travel on the water.
Yes, we can't run left the boat then. We can't run left the boat, because you know, say a boat has to go save with anything. You know, we have to stay close to the boat then. We can't run, we don't have to run, come back, you see me?
The vessel are meant to travel on the water, the boat are meant to travel on the water, so we have to hear to take the boat, if anything, we're going to go to Jackson Bay and the higher hill.
None of them, make sure me are telling you so they can't tell them. The same solution of Afghanistan. And they're vulnerable. None of them can tell about the lose. Me lose house, and me lose this, and we want this, and we want that.
So we're here with Patrick, who's a resident here at Rocky Point. Have you begun your preparations for the storm?
Yeah, that me I do get together right now, because me say it's about Monday, something like that it come. So me I get some food, as you can see, banana and whatever make it cost me have all a little room here to warm up your body. Yes.
How long have you been living in Rocky Point?
From ever since I was born there. I was born there.
How did you survive Burrell last time out? What were the preparations that you made?
It was rough, but we passed through still. We provide little food, little flour and little rice and all them little things there. And you know, gradually day by day until the hurricane clear and go away.
You think you're going to be fully prepared for this one, because they're saying it's a bigger storm?
I think so. I think this one is going to be a bigger storm. I go buy some more food, you know.
Hi, Tony. Welcome.
John, you were here last year.
Welcome.
John Banton, yeah. Yeah, I was here since 2008 and I really...
Watching the hurricane about to hit
I
Jamaica.
lived through Dean. I didn't see the other one. And what happened with Burrell, we recover faster than Dean.
Give me a thumbs
And what
up
happened,
to Tony
we were
as you
last
come,
year, but
please.
the greatest thing with Dean, he never stayed long. In less than 2.5 hours, Burrell was history. This thing we anticipate, we are 3-day thing, and we are believe that we're gonna have loss of life and other detrimental, and I'm advising the local people them don't batten down yourself without an escape route out of your house in case of the flooding. But other than that, we're doing okay, and we're doing preparation with boarding and fooding, yeah.
Are shelters nearby for you?
Yeah, we have the community center that is open, and other larger people with the better houses, they are taking in people with the more distressed property, yeah. So we are close-knit here in Rocky.
Spoke with another resident earlier off the mic, and she was saying that she could actually hear the sea this morning. What was your experience? Have you been down by the coastline? What have you seen?
No, I haven't been down there, but a lot of boats have pull up to the shores, and the bigger boat them is pull up to the shores. And the people them down there, they're used to it, so they are doing it. So you get down there, I am up here, you will see, and you will have first class, and the people that move you and will see what's going on. So we are preparing as the best we can.
All right, man, all the best.
The same to you. Thank you for the interview. And to the observer.
You really have to feel empathy for the residents who Well, they've seen this all before. They saw it last year when Hurricane Beryl brushed the southern coast, but it affected their daily lives. Jamaica would have had to spend millions of US dollars to really push the recovery effort here along the south coast. We're talking Clarendon, Manchester, and of course St. Elizabeth. The thing about this system, though, it's expected to be much bigger and is expected to actually hit inland Jamaica. We anticipate the system to hit Jamaica in a little over 24 hours. The residents are really trying to put together everything that they know to escape the worst of Hurricane Melissa. Right now it's a category 4. We anticipate it becoming a category 5 before going down back to a category 4 and then making contact with Jamaica. And I'm talking direct contact here. Jamaica has never experienced anything bigger than a direct hit from a category 3. So the residents know that it is expected to be devastating. As far as this shore is concerned, well, it really is a flat land heading into the sea, and that proves dangerous because what we are anticipating is for the sea to come further and further inland. That boat over there may not exist in the next 48 hours, and even as they try to secure some of the property here, they know that quite a few of the items here will be missing, and the shore may be no more. Again, it is sobering. We have spoken to quite a few of the residents. They are very much aware of what may happen, and let's see if a miracle may occur to not only save property but lives.
Okay, people, let's see what else going on. Let's see what else going on. Let's see what's going on there.
Mike Tyson is back. You've heard the stories,
the knockout, the chaos, the legend. But the truth, they leave out the best part.
Mike Tyson, the return of...
Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to Hurricane Hub Live. I'm meteorologist Hunter Forrest. This is the show where we track everything that's going on in the tropics every single day at 8 o'clock. And of course, we have something significant out there right now in the Caribbean Sea. That is Tropical Storm Melissa that we have been tracking over the last couple of days. Already brought some flooding to areas around Haiti and the Dominican Republic, and still seeing some showers in the Dominican right now, just off towards the eastern portion of the island. But the bulk of the convection still out in the central Caribbean Sea. It has barely moved over the last couple of days. The speed has been around 1, 2, 3 miles an hour, and still this evening only moving to the north at about 2 miles an hour. Here's Jamaica over towards the west of the storm right now. The bulk of the convection off towards the east, but over the coming days that will start to change as the storm gets closer and closer to Jamaica. But again, right now the bulk of the convection out in the middle of the ocean. As of the 8 o'clock advisory, winds at 65 miles an hour, gusting to about 75, but over the next couple of days, it is going to intensify, and it's going to intensify rapidly into a Category 2, possibly by Saturday afternoon, and then up to a major Category 4 hurricane heading into Sunday afternoon, but it continues to strengthen heading into the upcoming work week. By Monday, we could be approaching
That's long gone. Let's get a more updated one. Let's get an updated one. Yeah, let's get an updated one. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what that's saying. Yes, beautiful people, welcome
we
to
lose
Beautiful
power,
Life.
there are systems that will continue to operate. We hear of the contingencies that JPS has put in place, the Jamaica Public Service, our electricity provider, and how they have already made arrangements for linesmen to already be in the island to help support recovery. So there are a number of lessons that the country has taken to heart, the country has used to help us to plan for the storm that is approaching.
Well, that is incredibly encouraging to hear, especially since there's a lot of uncertainty about what the next 24 hours and beyond may look like, especially for Jamaica. But we are certainly thinking about you. We're thinking about your parents and everybody else that's in Jamaica right now, preparing to hunker down, and we certainly wish you the best.
Jamaica is preparing for what could be the strongest ever hurricane to make landfall on the
Thanks
island nation.
for the thumbs up.
Hurricane Melissa is forecast to strengthen to a rare Category 5 storm before hitting Jamaica on Monday. The U.S. National Weather Service warns damaging winds and heavy rainfall will cause catastrophic and life-threatening flash flooding and landslides in the coming hours. The intensity and slow-moving nature of the storm is causing uncertainty among Jamaicans.
Usually, when a storm is coming, usually it doesn't hit us. We don't get the full impact. So, me personally, I've never witnessed a hurricane that has damaged Jamaica. So, I'm not sure if I'm scared because I don't know what to expect.
Melissa is expected to dump several months' worth of rain as it passes over Jamaica. Rainfall totals of just over a meter or up to 40 inches are expected in parts of the island. CNN meteorologist Derek Van Dam is in Kingston, Jamaica, and here's what he says can be expected in the coming hours and days.
Hurricane Melissa is strengthening once again. Conditions are really starting to deteriorate as expected here in Kingston, Jamaica. We're getting this kind of first taste of the gusty winds, some of the palm trees starting to sway back and forth, and of course the heavy rain is just now beginning, and that is the concern about this hurricane, this slow-moving catastrophe that will unfold in this island nation over the coming days. This will be a long-duration event that has the potential to drop months' worth of rain in a matter of a couple of days, and that will most certainly lead to catastrophic flash flooding, landslides, mudslides. On top of that, we have the potential, according to the National Hurricane Center, to experience hurricane-force winds in excess of 24 hours. Imagine that, a whole day of winds in excess of 75 miles per hour. That is just so intense. It doesn't give any of the residents here any time to come out and assess damage, assess the situation, and try to recover. It is going to be this long-duration rain and wind event and storm surge event that could isolate this island nation of 3 million people for several days, with the National Hurricane Center warning of communities being isolated because of the heavy rain and flash flooding for days. We need to rush to completion our protection of life and property. If you haven't already done so, these are the critical moments. What we're seeing is a slight westward jog in the projected forecast landfall point, so that would bring Kingston, where I'm located, into some of the worst rain, but perhaps spare it from the strongest of winds. Remember, you can hide from the wind, but you need to run from the water.
Jamaica is currently getting ready for what could be the strongest ever hurricane to make landfall on the island nation. Hurricane Melissa is forecast to strengthen to a rare Category 5 storm, and that's before it hits Jamaica on Monday, according to the forecast. The U.S. National Weather Service currently warning of damaging winds and heavy rainfall that will likely cause catastrophic and life-threatening flash flooding as well as landslides in the coming hours. The intensity and also the slow-moving nature of this storm, that's what's causing some uncertainty among many Jamaicans.
Usually, when a storm is coming, usually it doesn't hit us. We don't get the full impact. So, me personally, I've never witnessed a hurricane that has damaged Jamaica. So, I'm not sure if I'm scared because I don't know what to expect.
A climate expert in Jamaica will join us live in just a moment, but first we want to go to CNN meteorologist Chris Warren as he explains the big picture, what's expected in the coming hours and days.
Major Hurricane Melissa expected to bring catastrophic consequences to Jamaica and possibly beyond. The worst of the weather happening on Monday afternoon. Monday night is when we're expecting to see landfall happen. Now think about this. Landfall essentially is not the beginning of the storm. It's almost like halftime for the worst of the weather. So this is 8 o'clock Eastern time here in Jamaica, continuing for several hours across the island and then eventually moving into Cuba and beyond. Here are those winds, several hours of hurricane force, possibly major hurricane force winds, devastating, if not catastrophic consequences with Melissa as it moves across Jamaica. And then Cuba is up. Haiti also going to be devastated with the amount of rain, possibly the strong hurricane force wind gusts as well for Haiti. And then Turks and Caicos and the Bahamas need to be on alert by midweek as well. Rainfall just by itself is going to be devastating, with the potential for many landslides as well across Jamaica and also across Haiti. Cuba, Turks and Caicos, Bahamas also do need to be on alert. As far as the United States goes, a coastal low is going to be developing here on the East Coast by next weekend, late next weekend and next weekend. But Melissa expected to stay well offshore.
All right, let's bring in now Tanisha Stevenson. She's a climate science professor at the University of the West Indies. Thank you so much for joining us, Tanisha.
It's our pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. So it's coming up on 11:30 p.m. where you are there in Kingston, Jamaica right now. I'm curious, what are the conditions where you are at this moment?
Well, right now we have no rainfall. I'm in Kingston, Jamaica. No rainfall, very little winds. And it's in contrast with earlier where we had some intermittent rainfall and we had stronger winds. We passed by the coast on my way to my parents, and the waves we saw large swells coming in. So that's how it was earlier, but right now we have quite a lull and it's quiet.
You shared with us that there's a high level of anxiety among many people there that you've seen and spoken to. Have you seen residents heed those warnings that we've been hearing for days now, for people to get ready, that this was going to be likely a historic storm landfall?
Absolutely. What we have been seeing are a number of images of persons getting ready, fishers working together to bring boats in, farmers doing early harvesting and having to consider that this is as much as we can do right now, and we'll ride out thereafter. You see homes and persons taking initiatives to batten down homes, secure businesses. So persons are indeed taking the warning seriously, especially since last year we had a barrel that we encountered. A lot more activities are on the way to ensure that we're prepared.
Tanisha, do you see any possible vulnerabilities in Jamaica's infrastructure that could perhaps be the first to go, either during landfall or after? Basically, any areas that you're worried about, and other people there in Jamaica?
Well, because we're coming out of some rainfall already, we anticipate that we're going to have quite a bit of landslides to deal with. As we look at some of the construction infrastructure that is in place right now, there have been appeals made by our government to construction areas to remove equipment, to remove gravel, for example, anything that will heighten our risks and the impacts to us. I think agriculture is an area of concern, and the impact it will have on our food security is one of those areas that we are watching very closely, because we know it will have devastating impacts for us.
Were you in Jamaica when Hurricane Gilbert struck in 1988?
Yes, I remember Gilbert. I was in high school around that time.
So were there any lessons that perhaps were learned during that storm that are being put to use today?
Oh, absolutely. And even our late experience with Beryl last year has left us with greater activities around preparedness. So right now we see the government of Jamaica having daily press briefings, and the government has been doing so over the last 5 days. To one, manage the information, because they have been warning against some of the false information that the citizens have to contend with. So we're managing the narrative a lot better. We see greater coordination as well across agencies. And so in these briefings, we hear from our Ministry of Water, Environment and Climate Change. We hear from agencies. We hear from roadworks. We get a better sense of the coordination and the activities that are underway right now. We have water stations having backup power supply, so that if we lose power or when we lose power, there are systems that will continue to operate. We hear of the contingencies that JPS has put in place, the Jamaica Public Service, our electricity provider, and how they have already made arrangements for linesmen to already be in the island to help support recovery. So there are a number of lessons that the country has taken to heart, the country has used to help us to plan for the storm that is approaching.
Well, that is incredibly encouraging to hear, especially since there's a lot of uncertainty about what the next 24 hours and beyond may look like, especially for Jamaica. But we are certainly thinking about you. We're thinking about your parents and everybody else that's in Jamaica right now, preparing to hunker down, and we certainly wish you the best.
Jamaica is preparing for what could be the strongest ever hurricane to make landfall on the island nation. Hurricane Melissa is forecast to strengthen to a rare Category 5 storm before hitting Jamaica on Monday. The U.S. National Weather Service warns damaging winds and heavy rainfall will cause catastrophic and life-threatening flash flooding and landslides in the coming hours. The intensity and slow-moving nature of the storm is causing uncertainty among Jamaicans.
Usually, when a storm, they see a storm is coming, usually it doesn't hit us. We don't get the full impact. So, me personally, I've never witnessed a hurricane that has damaged Jamaica. So I'm not sure if I'm scared because
Let's
I don't
see
know
what else. We saw that before.
Melissa is expected to dump several months' worth of rain as it passes over Jamaica.
We saw
Rainfall
that before,
totals
right?
of just over a meter or up to 40 inches are expected in parts of the island.
The U.S. National Hurricane Center has said that Melissa has developed into a Category 4 hurricane, adding that the maximum sustained winds increased to 230 kilometers per hour. The NHC has warned that Melissa can intensify into a Category 5 hurricane as it makes landfall in Jamaica.
Talk to you about a potentially catastrophic event unfolding based off the forecast, and as you can see from the satellite imagery behind me, that now appears to be virtually certain. This is the satellite imagery indicative of a powerful hurricane, currently a Category 4 on the Saffir-Simpson scale, with the potential to further intensify before moving over Jamaica and over the next several days.
Melissa was centered about 180 kilometers southeast of Kingston in Jamaica and about 445 kilometers southwest of Guantanamo. The satellite imagery showed the eye of hurricane as it intensified into Category 4 storm. The U.S. National Hurricane Center said that the hurricane can do extensive damage to infrastructure, power, and casual communication outages in Jamaica, advising residents to seek shelter. Melissa has claimed 5 lives in Haiti and the Dominican Republic this week as its outer bands brought heavy rains and landslides. Now, a 79-year-old man was found dead in the Dominican Republic after being swept away in a stream, while a 13-year-old boy was reported missing. The country deployed drones to deliver supplies and provisions to those cut off by flooding caused by hurricane. Neighboring Haiti, the Civil Protection Agency reported the deaths of 3 people caused by storm conditions. The Melissa cyclone system is moving at a worryingly slow pace, has just 7 kilometers an hour, meaning areas in its path could see punishing conditions far longer than a hurricane that passes by more quickly. The hurricane is expected to make landfall in Jamaica's southern coast late Monday. Authorities in Jamaica have activated shelters and closed Kingston Airport. as it is expected to bring 15 to 30 inches of rain with a local maximum of up to 40 inches. Now, people in Jamaica have begun preparing for potential flooding in northern Caribbean, and residents and business owners in Montego Bay boarding up windows and covering doors with sandbags. They were also seen stocking up on supplies like gas and groceries, but found the shelves empty.
I can see that different persons are, making the necessary preparation, especially where food is concerned, because I myself got to the supermarket and it was a rush to, get stuff. So I can see that different persons are taking the storm very serious.
Melissa is the 13th named storm of the Atlantic hurricane season, which runs from early June to late November. The last major hurricane to impact Jamaica was Beryl in early July 2024, and a normally strong storm for that time of the year.
Aproximadamente 50 metros cúbicos por segundo y se mantiene bajo estricto monitoreo de acuerdo.
Do you hear that? The call that brought Harvey Firestone to wander and conquer new terrains.
People, look what I've gone already. Eh? Look what I've gone already. A tree is dropped down, and hurricane reach yet, Look there. One big piece of branch broke down from out there, so watch it, people. You see what I say? Right now, it's not looking good. Alright, my people. Right down in there, so, is a swamp. Look, upon the damage already. You see me, nearly all of them bush there, blow them. Why, people? This no look good at all. This no look good, I swear to God, this no look good. You see me, I just, the tip we are get. Why for that? I just the tip. The hurricane move very slow, really slow. And it create damage, major damage. See me, right now what I go do? I go up on the road, I go walk, go up a Blue Lagoon to the Monkey Island. And I'm going to see what I go on because this is really dangerous. That's what I say. Alright, people, tell you now, we have to pray, People overseas make sure to pray for Jamaica, look already. That's what I say. The hurricane no come yet, Come on. Yes, they no come yet and like this go on, people. Why not look good? No. Look at it. Why people see that tree up there, so it's a danger tree that you already broke because that can break and drop on the light wire, and we are pray that not happen. Look at this. Normally, only when you have heavy rain, you see water flow right here, so you know what I'm saying? And it's becoming a river. And the hurricane not come as yet. You see me? So this is the before, my people. It's not looking good. See one dog follow me, You probably think me I wanna go. What is? Play with me. What? What is? You know me? Eh? You know me? What? Come. Me love dog, Like me and him are going to become friends. Alright. Follow me if you want. You must follow me. You know, probably, you see some have a nice soul, you see me? Come. Okay. Come. You know that right now? Yeah, man. Yeah, and my friend, I know. Oh! Over there, see you live. Ah! I'm afraid you had that thing. Alright. Gotcha. Alright, later. But I mean, if I want to, but you know when you look. People, look what I'm going right now. At this moment, not even breeze now blow. The place is really chill. Whenever you see, and whenever a hurricane come, and then you just see the place just get chill like this, look out, look out, look. The place is just like chill. No breeze. See my friend that come here. Actually, we don't have one fucking about. What? Yeah, look on the place, people. Look on the place. This is a spring, a swamp. Crocodile used to in it, but not anymore. You see me, people. Alright, people, so we're about half a mile in the journey. Yeah, man, and let's see what damage has done already. Look at this, people. Look at that here. Yeah, man. Those are banana tree, and the storm is not here yet, people. And the banana tree are blow down. Yo, this not look good. This don't look good. People look there. The breeze start spring up back. Yo, this breeze is so strong like you want to blow me away. Yeah, look at the cloud of the people. The thick cloud them are coming, you see it? Yeah, man. So I go on. And yeah, the breeze is picking up. We tell about 3 days ago, we see the bird them a migrate, parrot them a migrate. You know, cause animals can feel weather. You see what I say? And
yes, my dear.
we see seabird like manowar depends on land. Normally, those birds stay in the ocean. So you know this storm is well severe, people. We are about 2 miles in the journey, and look over this, people. You have tree that drop down, banana tree them drop down. Look over this, right beside building. Yo, tell her, and the hurricane is not here. Get me? You have Draper School over that side. You know what I say? You have a church right here. You know? Oh God, I'm praying. Not looking good.
Watch the weather.
The fan and breezer. But there, you know, the general. Yeah, you know? Alright, there I go and look through what I go on, you know? I remember hurricane reach it and tree and drop down, you know? Yeah. Alright, you could be. Yeah. Yeah, man, alright. People, houses that built on the hilltop, those houses gonna feel the most impact. No, cause what I get to find out it look like this breeze I blow high. I blow everywhere, but it's more stronger, higher, you know?
All night.
Alright, people, I'm 3 miles in the journey. I'm going to see in front. And I'm going to see if the wave them get worse. Alright, if they, because we can expect like 5 to 6, 7 foot wave. You know, and the tide of the ice is ever like, you know, some of the land are going to get covered by sea. Yeah, you see what I say? So, let's see what's going on. Alright, so one thing I like what did happen a couple months ago, the JPS guys, them passed through and them cut down the tree them where hang over the wire them. You see what I say? So fingers crossed, we don't have no major damage, you know, where can prevent us from get current. You see what I say? We want to get current after this hurricane pass. Yes, maybe like 1 week time or so. But if major damage happened more that I go limit us. So I say, see how the breeze stay, my people? Getting stronger and stronger, so you know the hurricane are getting closer and closer. So I say, alright, this is Sanko Bay Beach. Yeah man, seems like no one is here, but this is what the ocean looking like down here. You can see some 7 foot wave out there. This is a GoPro, so it might look chill inside the harbor. Look calm, but you can see the tide really high. The water is extremely dirty because of the rain that is falling, you know? A lot of rain, you get a lot of rain. Get me, I say?
You have Kingston.
But look for the wave them, people. Surfing wave them there. Now zoom it up. 10 foot wave. You see me? 10 foot wave. Well, you can see so the current strong. Me see some tree and branches in the water and them a move up out quickly. As you can see over there now, we are going to get some rain. It's getting dark. The clouds are really dark over there. But this is what this beachfront looking like. See the people? There are banana tree there.
Go move the people and they say they not go. Some go and some not go.
Start
and then low line area, you know.
I don't have an umbrella, so luckily in the car. This to shelter me from the rain. This is a canvas. My mat, you can use it as a mat.
Some of us stay watch the
This is one, look here.
So the boat more important than your life.
This is a piece of branch. As you can see, say freshly break. You see what I say? That's it. Look on the road, people. Next big branch broke down up there, so you have a boat there, I'm going to see. People, see the breeze are blowing now. Look at this. It's a nice piece of branch, you know. Come like a break from this tree.
We're going to show you some new weapon features of the Outer Worlds 2. Armageddon, a weapon that launches creature arms and attached to people's bodies. This one is kind of disarming. Literally the opposite. Right. And the shrink ray. That got a 4.8.